All right, we should be live. If I see, let's tweet that out. All right. All right, let's see if someone's gonna come in. I'll just wait until people come in, and we will get started. Okay. So, let's see. All right, no one's here yet, so I think I'm just gonna wait until people come in. If people decide to come in, turn that off. Seems very weird on my end. Might just be me. All right, let's just get started. Let's grab some tools. All right, need two watching. Someone's here. Reveal yourself. Reveal yourself to Megatron. Who's that? I guess we don't. To find out the hard way. Let's see, can you guys see that? Hopefully they can hear me. There's only one person here. There. Much better. I don't see anybody yet in the chat. Maybe too big of an eye. We can tidy that up later. All right. Is anyone in the chat? 3 people watching. Hello, 3 people. Hope you guys are enjoying the view. Let's see. Okay. Just making sure you guys can see. Right now, I am inking Ares, and then I'll be moving on to the other 3 villains. You want Starscream? Welcome, Lost Jedi. Hope you're having a good day. Okay. All right, let's do that. Is everything coming off pretty good? Hope it's hope my voice isn't a little higher. Oh, you mean Starscream voice, or? I have a sound Mixer, not Mixer. Okay, sounds good. I have a voice modder, but I haven't. But I don't want to test it out just yet. Saving that for a lethal stream tomorrow. Shoot, I think I fucked that up. I can tidy that up later. Hope it's coming off good. Ooh. Let's go like that. And I guess we'll just go this way. There we go. And getting that in. So, what movie are we doing trivia for tonight, Lost Jedi or Greg? Anything I know, so I don't have to guess 100 all of them. Nothing. Secrecy, huh? Well, Decepticons don't know secrecy. I don't know. What am I saying? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm insane. Possibly. Should be good. Hi, Mama Bear. How you doing? He's not coughing it up. All right. All right. Well, keep trying, man. Yeah. So, who's your guys' favorite Wonder Woman villain? Just trying to spark some conversation in the chat. Question 1 will really piss people off, though. Well, I'm not going to know much of a difference because I enjoy losing, apparently. I am secretly a masochist. Masochistatron. Diana's the worst. Yeah. Hold on, just making sure. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Drunk 3PO levels of boomer happening here. Just making sure everyone's having good. Just making sure everyone can see. Is the video quality pretty good? Or because on my end it looks a little choppy. Could just be me. Let's go to here. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll just check and make sure. First time, so I'm doing it right. If you want to do it, if you're doing something the first time, make sure you do it right. That's what she said. Watch, it's going to be a black and white movie trivia. Possibly. Did that one the other day, so. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right, we got the helmet pretty much, or at least the outline of the helmet done, mapped out. Just making sure you guys can. Oh, my shadow's blocking. How do I? Shouldn't be. Can't really adjust the lighting. So my lamp is shit. Movies in color. Okay, good. Oh, I see. Let's get the feathers or whatever the hell that thing is called. I don't know things. That's why I just guess on all the trivia. What else? Movies in color. Is it a Marvel movie for tonight's trivia? Maybe I'll just guess the movie. How about that? How about we just spend my whole stream just guessing while I draw? One of those questions. I'm familiar with those types of questions. No Marvel. Okay, good. So I haven't seen an MCU movie in like ages. Or since like, I think since Endgame. Yeah, I think Endgame was the last. Or no, I think I saw. Did I see the new Spider-Man? Yeah, I did. Yeah, Spider-Man was the last one I saw, and then I just, I don't know. Like I never really had any interest in the MCU as a whole. It just, I don't know. They all felt the same. They all felt kind of the same to me after a while. Phase 1 was fine, like the Phase 1 movies, but I don't know. After that, they kind of just went to shit. They weren't as good. Or, like, just, they went too much into the Joss Whedon realm of just not taking itself too seriously enough. Like the first phase managed to find a good way to balance seriousness and, you know, comedic relief and making it fun, but also not being afraid to not pulling its punches when it needs to. So yeah. So no Marvel, good. Yeah, same here. Like it's kind of been me for the past couple of years with like just any like movie based on any type of like pop culture or whatever has just kind of been mute to me. I just don't have any interest anymore in like what Hollywood thinks of, you know, or classic heroes and stuff like that, you know. Like, you know, we saw what happened with the Transformers. It's like, I mean, the new movies are probably going to be pretty good. They're going in more of a classic direction, but like, I can't say the same for like Star Wars and other, you know, properties now that are, you know, just following the same like agenda-driven narratives and stuff like that. It just doesn't. Not just that, but then you'd also have ones that just don't understand the characters and but yeah, the MCU. I don't know. Like, there's only like a couple I will like rewatch nowadays. Like but like I barely watch half of them anymore. Like I barely even watched Winter Soldier, and I love that movie just because. I mean, they're like kind of because it's like you said, it's like they're all like one and done. So, you know, they're very much the same, but and no, so yeah, can't really talk much about the Wonder Woman movie yet because I haven't seen it. but I heard it wasn't very good. And yeah, and if it's anything like the trailers, I was probably right to skip it. Oh, fuck you, John Dave. The chat's like slow. Oh, do I have to prove it? Oh, there. Okay, there we go. I'm looking at two different things. All right. Okay. Where the fuck was I? Oh, I was here, wasn't I? This is the boring part. Just drawing all these dumb little lines. Hope you guys can see that. All right. Hello, Kip. My man. How are you doing today? I'm not watching Wonder Woman 84 until I sub to HBO Max for Snyder Cut. Yeah. I'm not gonna pretend I'm interested in the Snyder Cut, but I am happy for the Snyder Cut movement or the fans, It's just not my thing. Like I just was not really a big fan of the Snyder vision from the beginning. Just certain things just rubbed me the wrong way. But I'm glad that the fans are actually getting there. So, because it was still kind of a shitty thing that happened to Zack Snyder, even if I don't really particularly like the movies he's made. They could have at least got someone to at least finish his vision, or at least someone who understood his vision a bit more. Because we just got like a very, a very disconnected like movie with the Justice League and. Yeah. Oh. Gotcha. Sorry about that. There we go. I'm looking at my stream from like a very small view, so I can look at my reference and the chat. That's cool, Kip. Hope it's going well. Hope it's going well, Kip, my man. Let's go back to this. Gosh, I hate drawing this stupid, boring shit. Yeah, it was pretty fucked up how they treated Zack's. Even though I don't really care for the Snyder vision, it's like at least let the man finish his story and then move on. Like if they wanted to reboot, they could have just let Snyder finish his story and go on. I don't know. It's kind of fucked, but not that I probably wasn't gonna lose much sleep over it, but it was. I don't know. Hopefully, I'm lucky I have AT&T as I carry it. So HBO Max is watching for free. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, it really just feels like they were trying to move out of his direction, but for what he wanted from the DC universe, which I don't necessarily agree with that, take on the DC characters, just because it's not, to me, it's just not the iconic version of the characters, and that's what I'm more interested in. I'm not really interested in them like doing these overly stylized takes, but apparently there are a lot of people who do like that stylized take, and more power to them, more power to them. Yeah, very shitty to take advantage of his family trend. Yeah, that was that's kind of like fucked up, at least get someone who worked alongside him to finish the movie or something. I feel like this light is a little too close. I think it's a little better. It's Hollywood. All they care about is money. Yeah, it's just Hollywood being Hollywood. We dealt with that with Transformers for the past how many years? So, it's not about, but at least they actually listen to the fans now with Transformers. They're actually going in a more classic direction now, but we had to deal with Michael Bay for the past how many years, because he was pulling in the money. But until last night, thankfully failed, and they had to redirect the franchise essentially with Bumblebee, which was originally supposed to be a prequel to the first Transformers movie, but because Paramount lost money, they had to go back and change some things to make it so that's not necessarily connected to the Michael Bay film, so that they could go in a new direction, so that they can, because they already lost the G1 fans, and now they lose the normie audience. They kind of have to win back the old fans and make and stuff. So yeah, that was really cool, the way they listened to the fans on Sonic. Was the movie good? I haven't seen it, but it's really cool that they actually went out of the way to change that. Yeah, waiting for a new one is no biggie. No biggie at all, but lights bothering me. My regular desk lamp fucked up on me, so it won't be able to adjust accordingly. It's a very stationary lamp, I should say. So don't hold your breath on track. Their only movie is Doubling Down. Yeah. Okay. So I think people. So I'm glad you enjoyed that, Mama Bear. Or yeah, I'm not really into Star Trek too much. That's why I didn't really participate in any of the trivias, because I was obviously going to fail. Or no, not trivia, but watching them, because I don't know. I just don't really have any interest in Star Trek. But yeah, it's really fucked up it's really fucked up what's going on with how they're with Star Trek Discovery and stuff like that. Sounds like a nightmare. Yeah, that's just basically the same thing with Bumblebee. With it wasn't the best movie ever made. I can stay here and point out the problems, but Bumblebee at its core had a really good heart and soul to it, and that's what was kind of missing from the Transformers franchise. Because the movies all had a very very kind of a cynical tone to it, in a way. They weren't very obviously they didn't really pay attention to the source material, and they butchered a bunch of characters, yours truly, and yeah, it was just it did some good things for the franchise, but it was just missing a lot of heart and soul, which is what Bumblebee added. I felt, because they never really Picard series was worse than anything TLJ because it was the actor himself ruining the iconic character. Yeah, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, it's really fucked up. Yeah, but yeah, Bumblebee was pretty good. You know, because like that Cybertron scene was just awesome. It was just awesome. And I actually got to see the movie early. I got to see it like a month before the movie came out, or not a month, but it came out late in January, and I saw it early in or not January, December. And so I saw it early in December because I got an early screening ticket, and I was like, sweet. So it was a pretty good movie. They seem to be going in the right direction. So I'm pretty excited for the next one. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's not for everyone. Bumblebee's not for everyone. It's more of a family movie, but I think you'd like it if I don't know if the trailer appealed to you, then you'll probably like it. But if the trailer didn't appeal to you, then you probably won't like it. Is what I would say. Because I mean, there are some annoying things that carry over. Like there are some annoying human characters, which I've always advocated that they're, I mean, like with Transformers, I always thought they don't need to have human characters, but I see, yeah, yeah, it's like yeah, I'm kind of like that too. There's like no reason sometimes for me not to see a movie, or that I haven't seen a movie yet. See that? Okay, let's try to bring that around so you guys can see better. Where are we here? But yeah, Bumblebee was pretty awesome. Where is that? Only thing I didn't like was some characters. I thought, I mean, but I understand why. Like, because, like, Blitzwing, for instance, was kind of wasted. Like, he was in the movie, and, well, let's just say he's not in the rest of the movie afterwards. And Blitzwing's like one of those, and Blitzwing's like a classic Decepticon from the 80s cartoon, so it was kind of disappointing to see him go out like that. And he didn't really get to do his signature, he didn't really get to triple change like he does in the cartoon. He kind of just shows up and then gets killed. I mean, he was kind of cool. He was cool when he showed up and stuff. Like he had a really cool action bit, but I just wish that he stuck around longer. I think the problem was though that I think he was originally supposed to be Starscream. Okay, as long as Rhino doesn't recommend it, yeah, that's a. Yeah. So yeah, I think the Blitzwing was actually supposed to be Starscream originally, like if it was when it was supposed to be tied to the Michael Bay films, but I think they didn't have enough time to fix up the because it looks nothing like Blitzwing from the cartoon aside from like the jet mode. So they didn't have, because he had like a very different color scheme. He was like beige and purple, so. And you saw that they were obviously going toon accurate or cartoon accurate with the design, so I guess they just didn't have enough time to, edit the design or whatever. But either that or they had other plans for Starscream in the movies, which Starscream does appear in the movie briefly. It's very brief, but he's there. I think I just screwed up the horn, or did I can make it work. Just gotta, yeah. Yeah, and originally Megatron was actually supposed to appear in the movie, but I'm not too sure. Well, I'm not too sure the extent of him. Like, I'm not too sure if it was a deleted scene or. Well, there was a deleted scene, but I'm not too sure if it was like a fully rendered scene or if it was just like a conceptual scene. You know what I mean? But yeah, he was supposed to like come in and destroy a bunch of Autobots or something. That would have been cool, but guess not. It was not to be. And let's see. Like, I think he was originally intended, because I think there was like concept art of him in the Hoover Dam, like in the first movie, which was a stupid plot by Michael Bay. It's like, it's even more stupid when you factor in the events of the third movie, because in the third movie they reveal that the Decepticons had spaceships all this time, and so it's like, why the hell would Megatron just jump down into the Arctic and freeze his ass before he could grab it? It's like, motherfucker, just fly in with your motherfucker ship and grab it. Like, why are you on your own? Like, where's the other Decepticons? Like, when you're trying to, whatever. That's Michael Bay logic for you. Probably just previs. Oh yeah, pre-visual. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think I screwed up the bottom here. Hold on. Okay, just grab a little earlier. I can fix it. Okay, I just need to add it. There we go. All right. Yeah, it was pre-visualized, so, or it might have been. I'm not too sure. It's not. There's not much known about it as of yet. But yeah, he's supposed to be the main villain in the Bumblebee sequel movie. I think it's coming out in 2022. Yeah, I think so. And there's supposed to be an animated prequel coming out in this year, but I'm not too sure. It'll probably be moved back because of COVID and shit. But there were rumors of like this animated Cybertron movie being in production for like the past couple of years now. Because during the production of Age of Extinction and whatnot, they basically had this big writer's room where they were gonna make their own like cinematic universe or something with Transformers, or I think there's even rumors that they were trying to merge like all like Hasbro related properties like G.I. Joe and Masters of the Universe and stuff like that. But so I don't know if that's coming back, or I don't know if that's a real thing. Yeah. I wouldn't believe any release date at this point, but well, I mean, the animated movie has supposedly been in production for quite a while now, but yeah, I wouldn't believe any release date at this point. You know, anything can happen at this point, you know. Let's go there. Yeah. But what was I talking about? I don't even know what I was talking about. But yeah, Ares is a pretty cool villain. I always thought he was kind of cool. I'm going more with the blue and black armor from the comics because I thought that was the coolest version of him, where he kind of had like a Darth Vader like presence. Let's get that crown thing here. Let you guys see. But yeah, what else can I talk about? Oh, it's already 5. Better start moving. I'll probably only be able to get the main like figures in. I'm probably not going to be able to stream all of it. So I'll try to work a little bit faster, but not to the point where it ruins it. All right, we can erase some things then. What else do we? And yeah, there's supposed to be like a Beast Wars movie, I think, in the development stages right now. Like, I'm not too sure if it's. Cause I think there was like two scripts made, and one of them was supposed to be for the Bumblebee movie, and then the Bumblebee sequel, and then for the Beast Wars movie. So I'm not too sure if that's the animated movie that they're talking about, or I'm not too sure if it will. I have no idea what's going on. Like, they're very vague at this point. So, which is good. You know, you want to be surprised, I guess. But yeah, I think a Beast Wars movie is in production, so that's gonna be kind of cool. I was never really a big like Beast Wars fan. I was more G1, but yeah, I know that. But the Beast Wars cartoon did a lot for the franchise as a whole. Like, it added a lot of things for the lore and stuff like that. Like, it created it established the Sparks being basically Transformers hearts and stuff, or their power source rather. And I did a lot, and I'm pretty sure it went into explaining more about how the matrix of leadership works and stuff. So, and for a lot of people, it was like their first introduction to the franchise. So, yeah, I have a lot of respect for Beast Wars, even if I'm not really the fan of it personally. All right. We're getting somewhere. All right, there we go. Let's grab my pencil. Just make sure you can see. Oh, here, let's move the camera a bit. So yeah, Beast Wars might be getting a movie. What else? I would talk about the Netflix series that just came out, the new season, but I'm gonna be talking about it with Lethal tomorrow morning. So might just save all my talking points for that. But to keep it brief, it was okay. It was okay. Ew, might have gone a little too far. It's okay. We can tidy up. We can tidy up. Kind of starting with big eyes, just so I can figure out what I want from the eyes, and then I can adjust them as I go. I have to tidy that up too. Oh shit, that's gonna have to get whiteouted. Where are the boobs? Oh, here you go. You got some boobs right here. If you like hairy boobs and ginormous boobs. There we go. Boomer. Yeah, there's your boobs, subhuman. Thanks for coming, man. Glad you're here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really digging the eyes just yet. I need to probably have to adjust them a bit more. All right. Oh, do I have to approve his comment? What? Oh, it's not showing up on my end. Oh. I have both the StreamYards open and the live open, but I can't see Subhumans thing. There. There, you got Spotlight. All right, I'll give you. All right. All right. I have no idea how to do that. Approve tweets. So. Hold on. I think I need the studio open. No, not tweets. What am I saying? I'm stupid. All right. Well, there you go, Sub. I saw your message. It must have been a very urgent message. Yeah. Boobs. Boy, I got the boobs here. So do not fret. All right. Should be good there. Just gonna see where I want to put the eyes. Just make, oh, you guys can't see. This fucking camera setup's shit. That look good. I don't like that. I do not like that. I think it's just a lower area that needs to be brought up. Nope. All right, we'll fix them later. Let's get the main stuff going. No, this one. We need my Books, boobs, boobs. Awesome. I can't approve it. I don't know how. Hold up. I need to get my studio open. 5 watching. That's awesome. Not too shabby for a noob. Let's wait for that to load. Okay. Show me on my studio here just so I can see if I can approve comments from there. So I don't know how this shit works. Probably have to go into. All right, how can I fix these eyes? I'm small ass desk. This fucking camera setup is shit, but I'll make deal with what I got. Here. I do not like these eyes. Probably gonna have to use some whiteout on them. Let's get the cape going. I'll probably have to touch up the horns. There. Just make sure you can see. Yeah. Just trying to. Okay, I don't know. I did not know how to approve comments. So, oh wait, I'm stupid. What? There. I will figure out another time. You'll be happy to know that I still see your comments, even if I can't approve them. Ooh, that's. I hope you guys are happy about that. Lol. Books, boobs, boobs. I agree. Oh, you're approving regular chat. I see. Regular chat. Oh. Thing is, I can't see them on the stream units. Because it just says. I don't know. Because I have the free version of StreamYards right now. So I'm not too sure if that has anything to do with it. Or. Oh. Participants. What? Fuck. God, I'm old. Young but old. Huh. Right. Okay. Yeah, I see it in StreamYard. It's just that when I press the 3 dots over here, it just wasn't. It won't like show it on the YouTube chat. Not too sure if it's showing on. It might just be on my end, but I don't know if it's just on my end or not. Huh. Oh, we'll figure it out another time. Don't want to waste too much time because I don't want to miss the talk nerdy to me. So I got another hour after that actually, so I can push it if I have to. Other chatters won't see them until approved. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know where that button. Okay. Do I approve them in the StreamYards or on YouTube Studio? Or on just a regular streaming chat shit? Hold on. I'm dumb. You need to explain it to me like I'm a child. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, then I'll have to go into YouTube Studio then. Chat comments. Held for review. What? Not in StreamYards yet. Okay. It's weird. Dashboard. Well, on my end, it doesn't. It's not showing anything in the comments for held for review. Not too sure. I'll figure it out in just when I'm done with the stream. Probably should have done that earlier, but I'm a boomer. Not a streamer. So wait. Weird. All right, let's make sure you can actually see what I'm doing. There. All right. What else can I talk about? This pen is very nice. Did a lot of things back in the day with this pen. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. This pen. Yeah. Not exactly a social butterfly, as you can tell. Mostly don't really have much to say when I'm drawing. Usually just really focused on my craft. But your live studio or normal stream chat is where you moderate stream chat. Gotcha. Okay. Huh. For some reason, it's not like showing up on my end, though. That's the thing. So I'm doing something wrong, probably. Let's try that. All right. Get some shadows going. Characters like this need to be in shadow. Makes them look scarier. So, huh. Yeah, like, because on my end, I can't really, like, see the, like, my chat, I can't see Subhuman's thing, so I'm not too sure. I can't really. I'm probably doing something wrong. I normally am. Okay, let's get his pecs going. Aries is an old man, but he does not skip leg day or the gym or anything. So, gotta give the old man some respect. There we go. All right, let's move on here. Let's skip away from this old guy, this old white male. Let's get my 0.03. Just for fun, not really for a project. I just, not really. I might paint it later on, but I'd have to. But I'm still waiting for because I ordered a light pad or a light box or whatever, but it still hasn't arrived yet, and so the plan is to because I do a lot of watercolor painting now, but some of the paper I got a while back when I did a couple of sketches, the paper is very cheap, and it fucks up the paper whenever I try to watercolor. So basically, my plan is to just make the inks first, and then just transfer it, trace it onto a more stable piece of paper, or watercolor paper, stable piece of paper, just so it doesn't screw up, just so it doesn't fuck up the paper, and it's more presentable. Mostly just draw for fun, but I'm trying to save up for a printer though, so start making prints and stuff like that and selling them. But that's in the future. All right. You guys cannot see that. It's a weird angle. Yeah, I have to adjust my camera. I think I'll go for another 30 minutes just because I feel like it. Let's get Cheetah in. Cheetah's a cool character. You know, she's not very well. Like, I find that she's a very underrated character as well. Like, you know, she's pretty powerful. And I'm assuming they didn't get her character right in the movie, judging by her design. And just what I've been hearing, it's from my understanding, it's just Jim Carrey's Riddler all over again, but not as entertaining, I guess. Yeah, it's nothing like the Riddler, but at least he was entertaining. You know, this pen is shit. I need to think about the older pen. Yeah, explains a lot. Okay. But yeah, she was a cool character. You know, she got her powers from a god. Oh, I made that nose a little big. Might have to go back in and fix her up. But, I imagine she was not handled well in the new movie because I just talked about that. Honestly, I think they should have gone with Cersei for a villain, judging by what I heard. I think Cersei would have been a better pick. Who I'm actually drawing Cersei right here. I decided to go with Cersei, Giganta, and Cheetah, along with Ares, because they're the most well-known, I felt. And the funny thing is, I haven't actually drawn any of these characters before, so I just decided to draw them because Wonder Woman was coming out, and I thought it'd be a fun little thing, I guess. I don't know. I just like drawing. So, but let's get the face going. Let's get it's a whiteout problem. Let's get these ears. Oh, I think I made that one too big. Or not big enough. Here, let's just make this one a little bigger. Doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be coloring this one, so whiteout solves everything. Most of the time. Oh, can you see that? Oh, you guys haven't been seeing what I've been drawing this whole time. I'm a dummy. Yeah, Cheetah is her main. And I always thought Ares was her main villain, but I think that Cheetah's just more well-known villain. But they're both equally cool. All great villains. But yeah, I always thought that, you know, because they have this like magical wishing rock in the movie or whatever, like to me, it made more sense for it to be Cersei, because she has like magical powers, and maybe she could have been like trying to, maybe like Maxwell wanted something from her, and she promised him something, and if you know, maybe like maybe all these people wishing is somehow connected to how she's getting her powers back. I don't know. I'm just trying to think just to make the movie a little bit better, but. Yeah, I just thought that Cersei would be a much more interesting villain to have in this movie, just because just because of the magic element, I guess. But yeah, but there's a part like in I think it was in New 52 or is it in might have been pre 52. I'm not too sure, but there's like a part where she got training. I think it's pre 52 because this was with Professor Zoom. I think Hunter Zolman, and I think he trained her a bit on how to increase her speed a bit, and she was able to take on like half the Justice League. I'm not too sure if she won the fight necessarily, but she was able to keep up with like Aquaman, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Cyborg all at once. Although I could be wrong on that. She might have had help, but I mean, but she was able to tag Flash at one point. So she ain't no pushover. She ain't no pushover. Yeah, and I hear Maxwell Lord doesn't really act like Maxwell Lord in the comics, so. Do you guys? Oh my gosh, this camera setup is trash. Here, I'll go with this. Fuck. Here, let's do that, and I'll zoom in. There. Yeah, I think it's pretty fast. Flashpoint too, because they had Hunter Zolman in there, and I think it was pre-52 Aquaman too. Yeah, I think Wonder Woman had her original costume at that point. So yeah. How do I want to do this here? Let's do that. Here, we're just going to do the body now. I'm going to do her body. I went for more of the Legion of Doom, or the Justice League Doom approach to her costume. I don't have a picture to pull up, but if you watch the Justice League Doom movie, you'll know that this is where I'm getting most of my reference for her. Because I thought, to me, that's the best design for her, or it's my favorite design, anyways. I just thought she looked cool in that movie. We want some hair to come down here. Just making sure you can see. Ooh. Yeah, it's a little weird. I'll have to fix it later. I'm not the best at drawing hairs, so mostly when it like comes over someone's shoulders, it's always a pain in the ass to make it look right. So, and for Giganta, I went for more of the classic version. If you can kind of see, went for more of the. Oh, you cannot see that. Oh, there. I have 3 different screens to look at, so it's complicated. But I'm going for more of our classic look there. And there. Oh, let's get this bra going. Her boobs. Gotta make them nice and perky. Okay. Because she got us trick her simps, her furry simps, I guess. I don't know. I want to see like There's probably no in the DC universe. There's probably like a bunch of like dumbass forums for like superheroes. There's probably some like weird asses who are like just simping for Cheetah because they're just weird asses. I want to see like what social media looks like in DC universe for some reason. I don't know why. Just to see what kind of fucked up shit people would come up with or what. Just like, oh look, yeah, look at this fine cheetah chick. Some shit. Where am I going with this? All right. Let's get the tail in. Plenty of thicker pen. Hold on, let me look at my reference. There. All right. She had like shorter shorts. Cartoons, so I'm probably going to have to adjust that. Oh. But yeah, so weird that they're announcing Wonder Woman 3 already, even though it's new one's not really all that favorable. But I have no idea what they're going to do for Wonder Woman 3 anyways. Is it going to be another time period piece, or is it going to be, are they actually going to put her in modern times? I think that's more logical, and they should have just done it in modern day anyways from the start with Wonder Woman 2. I don't know. We're getting close to the end. Okay, let's go start with the pants here so we can work the body around it. Oof. All right, that's good enough. Good enough for me. I usually save hands for last. I've got the main figures down. Pre-flashpoint. Let's see. Let's get the legs. Go all the way. I think I'm going to save the feet for a little bit later once I get the rest of the figure situated, because she has specific looking or very special looking shoes, or not shoes. It's like a sock or type of thing. Ooh, you guys can't see. Now you can. There you go. All right. Let's go this side. See. Oh, you guys cannot see. And my thing fell. Still works. There. All right. Okay, let's go back this way. No. Camera. There. Let's just zoom out. There we go. That's good. So yeah, so I wonder what they're gonna do for the Wonder Woman movie, the third one, since they already used Ares and Cheetah. I mean, they could probably just use Cersei or some other. I mean, I'm not really too well versed on Wonder Woman lore, so, but I have no idea who the next villain's gonna be, because I mean, I guess they could bring back Ares in some way if they explain that he survived at the end of Wonder Woman 1. Like maybe like, because I think in the comics he has like teleporting powers, so he could have probably just like teleported away or something before he got disintegrated. But I'd like to see him like come back in the more modern world and try to take over and challenge Diana again in the more modern day. So yeah, I think we got the basics going, so we can start erasing some shit. $5.41. We can go to 5 or 6:30. I was originally going to just do it till 6, but I want to at least get the figures drawn before heading out. But yeah, there she is. All right. And we still have to fix Ares' eyes too. Fun. Let's just make sure you can see. There. So we work on the face now. All right. All right. Let's see. Just gotta. Seems a little awkward. Look. Oh, I forgot the mouth. Well, we can work on that. I hate the way this camera's set up. Okay. Here. That should be good enough. What the fuck? Bro. Work with me. There we go. Just need to fix her up. Ooh. Might have to white out these teeth. Yeah. Yeah, it's looking a little weird. I'll have to white that out later. But yeah. So all right. Got the basics going. Just got to touch up there. All right, I think I'll move on to Cersei over here. Let's get her done. She'll be pretty quick because she's very tiny. So there, it's a little blurry. Won't focus. There we go. All right. So she's based. So the Cersei for this one, I'm basing off of the animated series, but I'm just adding a cape to it because just to make her a little bit more dynamic, I guess. No, I just think it looks cooler with a cape. She looks cooler. So. She was a fun character in that episode. She like turns Wonder Woman into a fucking pig. Then Batman has to sing in order to get her to release her spell. Those days were like brilliant, where you could like put characters in like those types of situations. It's like, is there anything Batman can't do? He can goddamn sing like a champ. Goddamn sing like a champ. Yeah, she was a fun character. I liked her. She's pretty cool. That's going to need a touch up there. Not that it needs to be too overly detailed because it's so tiny and most people won't notice. Let's get that face going. Oh, booped it. Oh, I forgot the ink her tail. Cheetah's tail. Do that after. We'll do that after. It's 540. All right. First time drawing Cersei, and it's easy as hell because she's so tiny. She had a cool design in that show as well. Let's see. Okay. Like this. I remember now. All right. She has like these little box things. I don't know what the hell they do, but they're there on her costume, so gotta include it. All right. Pretty much done with her now, aside from some minor details. She has a different. Look at her reference. Okay. She has a weird. She has some fabulous looking boots. Oh my gosh. You cannot see what I'm doing that well. Freaking. Yeah. I guess that'll have to be good enough. We'll sort these video streams out soon enough. In due time. I have boring capes. I always make them really flat. I need to work on them a bit more. But yeah. All right, that should do it for now. Or just make sure I add the window things, whatever. There. And yeah, that should be her. That should be good. Yeah. We'll work on our minor details later. This is how I usually draw. I usually just draw like one area at a time, or I take breaks in between areas of drawing just so I don't get bored. Because you don't want to bore yourself when you draw. And I forgot to draw your arm in. Ooh, I'm not looking at the chat. Let's see if anything's changed. Nothing's changed. No one's talking. That's okay. All right, let's get the tail going. They cannot see. You cannot see there. Let's zoom out. Okay. Yeah, you can see now. It's a little delayed on my end, but it will do for now. Hoping to get like a proper streaming webcam or something. That way I don't have to use this really janky looking setup. Because this tripod's kind of shitty, but it came with a stand for the iPod or the iPad or iPhone. Gosh, cannot get it right. There. All right. There's her tail. Now let's. Ooh. I'm gonna have to touch your arms up too. I'll just put some spots on. I'll cover it up. Let's move on to Gigana. So there she is. Kind of made her the pleasant one of the group because she's always had kind of that feel. She always seemed like a pleasant villain. Although I don't really know much about her in the comics, so she might be a sick son of a bitch. So let's start with the important area. Almost 50. We can wind down in another half hour. I'll make the time. All right, we got the boobs in, so we're ready to go. Ready to go. Just listening. I see. Yeah. Is my voice soothing for you? Soothing enough for you, Greg? Or my voice is fucked ever since I woke up because I thought I was going to be going on the full Aussie this morning, so I got up at like 6 a.m. or was it 5 or 6, and I woke up on the wrong side of the fucking bed because my throat my neck was sore as hell all day when I woke up. So I was like, "Fuck, I have to go on this stream." So thankfully, so I'm actually kind of glad that they decided because he wants to do because he wanted to talk about Transform the Netflix series with me over for tomorrow's stream because he wanted to talk about something else on the full Aussie. So. Oh, I don't think you can see what I'm doing. I am doing her lower area. Phrasing. All right. We'll get to her face now. Because what's good is a beautiful body without a beautiful face to go with it. All right. Let's see. All right. We got. All right. I saw one picture of Giganna, and she looked really beautiful. So I'm trying to make her look as such. You know, I like drawing beautiful women. Unlike a certain mainstream companies, I like to make women look beautiful as best as I possibly can, because who wants to be an ugly superhero or villain, you know? Unless you're the writer of I'm Not Starfire. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, Greg. Oh, you cannot see the hair. I'm drawing. Stupid. It's like upside down on my phone. It's like right side up on my phone, but then on the Streamlabs art yards, from my view, it's like upside down, or it's like what the fuck. This thing's weird. Like, there should be like a rotate button or some shit. Oh, hit something. Megatron, you have to talk to Makini90. Oh yeah. I've seen his artwork. I follow him on Twitter. He has really good artwork. Yeah, I'm sure we'll chat one day. That's fun. I'm sure we'll chat one day. I just love listening to a socially awkward person talk. Some of the funniest things will ever will come from a socially awkward person's mouth. Guarantee that. All right, there we go. I got. Ooh, now I have to touch that up with a whiteout. All right. I'll have to touch up this arm. It's a little off here. Let's get our clothing going. Or a costume. I just need some reference now. Yeah, McKinney makes really good art. He has lots of good stuff. He has a really interesting style that I like. Okay. The hell's that bolt? Oh. Okay. Oh, I see. Just look at my. I had this thing pencil like a week ago, so I'm just learning as I go from my previous work, I suppose. All right, have to make sure. I'll look at the dressing first. Okay. Huh. I don't want. Do I want to? Yeah, it should be fine. Not just trying to think whether or not I wanted to overlap the branch. Yeah, I probably shouldn't. There we go. All right. Need my pencil. Just make sure you can see. Fucking piece of shit. There we go. It's a little better. Just trying to measure out the arm. Just to make sure it's proportionate or not too small. This would be, yeah. How should we go about this arm? All right. She has those little. She has a weird like little thing on her arm, her wrist. So it's like kind of. It's like it looks like some sort of like bracelet or some shit. Whatever the hell women wear. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it does, but it's part of her design. So you gotta stick to it. Stick to the source material. That's what I do. Or try to. All right, let's get the shape in. Ooh, I better pay attention to the chat. And no one said anything new. Good. I get to. All right. Don't need you anymore, bitch. Come back there. Shit. Don't do that. Okay. You guys can see. That's all that matters. Or let's just bring it up a bit. Yeah, it should be fine. All right. What the fuck's my camera doing? All right. All right. Just erase some junk so we can define our lines a bit better. All right, there we go. I think I went too far. Should it overlap? Yeah, I guess I'll just have overlap. Then here, let me get the branch in there. I'll do like this is like basically going to be like a big like forest fire type thing. Okay, I was originally going to do like it's going to be like because this is supposed to be like on Amazon or Themyscira, so I was originally going to have it be like a bit more tropical, but I think it'd be more cool if it was a bit more like I thought it would be more cool if it was a forest fire. So I got some like early fire pencils in. So let's get rid of that junk. I think it would be, and it fits better with the characters since they're evil assholes. That's all right. Sometimes you gotta be an evil asshole. on occasion. All right, let's see that beautiful face of yours, Giganta. Ooh, you need some lip. You need a lip service. Literally. Just don't want to go overboard like Angelina Jolie. So, there we go. All right. Shit. Okay. Ooh. Jawline needs to be worked on, but that looks fine, I guess. It's hard to ink from, because I'm working from afar, so. Fuck you. Stupid lamp. All right. All right. All right, there we go. We got our arms in. Looks a little big. Hold on. Seems fine. Yeah, that seems all right. Seems a little thick here, so I might just beef this one up a bit more. Just to even it out. Yeah, looks fine. All right. Let's get part of this tree branch in. That way I can map out in my head where the leg will go and stuff. Perfect size. That's what she said. All right. 608. Don't want to miss my girls on the talk nerdy to me. So, or is it talk dirty to me? You decide. All right. We got that done. Oh yeah, we need feet. We need to get her feet in there. God, can't forget her feet. After. What's after? Beats me. All right. We got our tall but beautiful chick going. And let's just get rid of some of this junk. I think it's time for a new eraser. Let's just adjust that. Oh wait, you cannot see. Start with Apollo's feet, because I know if he watches the playback, he'll get a kick out of this. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. All right. It's a little weird looking feet. Feet are the bane of my existence when it comes to drawing, so. As it is for most people, I'm sure. Biggest pain in the ass to draw. And you know, hands are the worst. And they're way worse to draw. Ew. It's not much. All right, let's go back to more. Okay, so she has weird looking socks on. They kind of cover her. They basically expose her heel and her toes, so something like that. Not too sure who would want to wear those kinds of socks, but you know what? She's a supervillain, so it doesn't matter. She can wear whatever she likes. They're kind of tiny, but yeah, good enough. Now the fucking hands. Hate hands. Okay. Kind of want to have her like clawing like at the wood, like cracking it, and like a big crack in it or something like that. Two, 3, 4, and 5. Ooh. I know how many fingers we are supposed to have. Let's see. Her. 8 hands. Piece of shit. Okay. All right, let's just go with this. Ooh, I just need 0.03. Ooh. All right, that should do it. I'm just put her fucking hand in the background so I can cheat. I don't want to draw the other hand. All right, you got her hand. Looks like shit, but it's there. So here's just thicken that out just to make it look a little bit more presentable. All right, let's fix that very side now. Let's try and add some more details to the mask as well. Let's go back to Aries. Give him some love. All right. So, need a reference. Because he's a bit more involved. Helmet. It's kind of like an eagle. Kind of type of shape on the crest. Kind of reminds me of Wonder Woman's like chest when she has the eagle instead of the W on her chest. So it's kind of like a dark mirror of that. At least that's what it looks. Oh, no, it looks like. Okay, I did it wrong. It's not supposed to be an eagle. I was looking at it wrong. It's like a very. It's a very blurry image I'm looking at. So I'm just going by shapes. Easy fix. All right, it's supposed to be like a T shape for that. I think we're supposed to go start here. Okay, and let's add the feathers. Ooh. Well, that looks good. Not. I think if I add black here, I can probably fix up the eyes that way. I want to make him look scary. He looks like a bit of a pansy. Those not dumb-looking eyes. Okay. Okay. That's a little weird. Okay, I guess we'll just go with this type of deal. And we'll just I guess we'll just black it out. Yeah. It's a weird shape here, Aries. Might want to redesign. If you want your followers to paint your mural or whatever. Maybe there's a mural. I don't even know. Is that the right thing I'm saying? Oh, that looks a little off. Battle damage. I'll just say it's battle damage. I'm a professional. Not. All right. See. So it's pretty basic here. Okay. Let's just outline this. Kind of reminds me of it. It's how much kind of reminds me of Magneto's a little bit. Just the way the front end is kind of drawn. Let's see. All right, that's good. There, you can see that. Okay. It's a little off there, but that's okay. That is okay. All right. Let me get this side. Why is helmet's drawn is a little weird here, but or the reference I'm looking at is. All right, let's make these look like not so much, a little bit better. I should do an X-Men stream. Maybe I should do X-Men drawing next time. I have a really nice, pretty nice painting of Jean Grey actually that I did a while back. Might think if anything, that will probably be the one that goes up first. Or it'll be the first one I get a print of once I get a printer and scanner and shit, and get a Etsy account started. Or I just do it on Patreon or something. I don't know. We'll see. Thinking way ahead of myself right now. For a noob. But Aspirations are a good thing. Just as long as you don't choke on them. All right, let's get that symbol on his chest done. It's a little... Okay, let's get a decent pencil sketching. Okay, we have a rim. Okay, I have a circle temple that'll fit. Nope, too small. Does this one? No, it should fit. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. All right. Well, I'll also the short end of that or something. Okay, let's just go. All right, there we go. Now let's go with that. It's kind of got this skull, not skull, but it kind of looks like Nightwing's symbol a little bit. Just a little bit. All right. Over there. Ooh, I went too far. I can just make that a shadow. Fix her up. Ooh, that looks a little off. And that circle needs to be adjusted. Needs a bit more meat. Let's see what everyone else is. Anyone said anything new? Nope. Okay. The silent treatment, I get it. Oh, that's not good. Let's tighten this up. All right. 6:24. I think we'll just finish up Aries and we'll call it a night. Or I'll probably finish this up like off screen stream. So all right. I think you guys cannot see. There you go. Yeah, the symbol's a little off. There's these little things here. I'll have to white that out. Huh. Here, I'll just cheat and make it look like it's off to the side. That way. Sometimes it's okay to cheat. Do whatever you gotta do to make the image look presentable. I'll tidy it up later. All right, let's fix these fucking eyes now. Because we want them to look scary. I'll grab my white out. See if it'll help. think I'm running low. Had this one for like about a year, so these things last a long fucking time, surprisingly. All right, that's what she said. All right, well, we can just add some like details now. I'll let that dry. Ooh, got some on my hand. That's what I get. I fired up something to talk about. Happens when you're focused on your work. Am I using the right one? Yes. No, I'm not. This one's dead. There we go. Much better. Now I can see it. Kinda, hopefully. All right, let's touch up these horns here. This one's a little thick. This one's a little thin. So probably here, we'll make this thinner and then we'll just black this out with a shadow. That's what we'll do. Talking in the third person. Or we are Venom. All right. Let's get my. All right. Try it up. All right. Let's try a thicker one. We'll go 5. Or it's not 5. The fuck is my thing out there? All right. Let's just tidy this up. The crown looking piece. $6.30. Yeah, we'll go to $6.45. Fuck it. Watch. We'll like do a whole EFAB of me just drawing. I could probably do that, honestly, but I don't want to miss the Geek Blend show. There we go. That looks a little better. Just need to add more this way, but. Let's add a bit more here, and then we can. There we go. Oh. There. All right. This one. I think I'll just ink Cheetah and Aries, and then I'll call it a night. How about that? Maybe I'll continue tomorrow or something. Who knows? We'll see. All right. His eyes are looking good now. I just need to touch up the top area. Ares is kind of lame. He was kind of lame in the Wonder Woman movie, don't you think? I don't know. I thought that he could have been a bit. I mean, I like the ideas they were going with Ares from that movie, but they just didn't really. He just didn't have much of a presence. I feel like if they had him like in costume, like I kind of thought about this a little bit ago, but you know, if he was in like, it would be cool if he was like in costume, like fighting Diana throughout the movie, and then reveal him at the end as the British guy. I don't remember his name, Sir Patrick. I think it was his name, Sir Patrick. I think they could have had like maybe like during or after the No Man's Land scene. I think they could have. It would be kind of cool if they like somehow were able to work in a fight scene with him and her and Ares, and then I don't know, just to give him a bit more presence as a villain in the story. But that's just me. What do I know about storytelling? All right. Or like when the bombs go off or something, kill those people in the village or whatever. Or yeah, it wasn't like the village or whatever. When they set off those bombs and the gas and shit. Like they could have had like Ares. Like I would have had Ares like come in there and like just fuck her up, and then they could have had the moment with Steve and then go from there. I guess. I'm just thinking. All right. All right, let's tidy up this shadow here as much as one can. First of all, let's just get this going. All right. Let's see. 3 people still watching. Thanks for sticking around, 3 people. Really appreciate it. Probably would have been better if Diana was Ares' daughter. So even if Ares is dead, Diana takes over and she becomes the goddess of war. Therefore, there'll be a war unless she dies as well. That's a interesting idea. To be honest, there's like some things I don't really like about the portrayal of Wonder Woman as well, like Diana herself. I don't know, I'm more attached to the classic Wonder Woman just because, but because they kind of just went New 52 style with Wonder Woman, and pretty much most of the DCEU is based on a lot of it's based on New 52 stuff, like Superman is based on New 52, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Shazam, Cyborg, Harley Quinn. And I'm not really too fond of New 52. Not that it's like a direct adaptation of the New 52, but it's got like the fingerprints of or the style of the New 52. So yeah, it was I don't know. It's usually when thankfully the Rebirth kind of saved it for a while before Rebirth kind of went to shit. But yeah, but I didn't really read too much in Rebirth either. Like the only thing I had read in New 52 in Rebirth was Hal Jordan, some Batman, some The Jessica Cruz and Simon Baz Green Lantern run was really good. It's pretty good. And I read the Red Hood run for a little bit of the Hawkman run. Hawkman was pretty good. Yeah, the guy from Green Lantern writing that, so from Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern Corps. So yeah, after Doomsday Clock, I still have to read that. I have the button on trade paperback, but I haven't read it yet. There's a lot of stuff I still have to read. I just gotta find the time for it and stuff, but yeah. I didn't really read too much of New 52 either. It's aside from most of it, I just read Green Lantern stuff because Green Lantern was like my favorite book from that run from New 52. Like Hal Jordan's like one of my favorite superheroes of all time. So I just love the concept of Green Lantern. It's just so cool. It's a really cool concept. Your power doesn't come from the ring; it comes from you. Basically, like it's all about your personal ability to overcome fear, overcome adversity, and I love the metaphorical implications of that. Like where it's you can do anything as long as you have courage, essentially. And Hal Jordan's just a great character. He's just awesome. I love Hal Jordan. I love the other Lanterns too. John Stewart's great. Guy Gardner. Kyle's okay. I like Jessica, Simon, Kilowog, all of them. They're all great. Aside from the newer Lantern, who apparently has the ability to hack the OWA power battery somehow. Thank you, Brian Michael Bendis. I felt like in New 52, no one knew what direction to go because they didn't know what was canon. Yeah, I guess so. A lot of it was a lot of the influence came from Dan Dido because he wanted DC to be. I guess he kind of wanted DC to be a bit more like Marvel, a bit more serious and edgy, but that kind of tone just doesn't really work with DC characters, because DC characters are, for the most part, meant to be aspirational heroes, and and it doesn't mean they're necessarily, and they try to make everyone like overly realistic, overly relatable. I mean, not that making them relatable, like I didn't need Superman to be edgy or anything to relate to him, because Superman has always been relatable to me. Like, I mean, I might not have his powers, but he has a heart. He has a human heart, and as long as he has that, he's always going to be relatable. Because he has people in his life he cares about. I can relate to that. He do anything to protect the people he loves. I can relate to that. So, I never liked that whole. I don't even like that. I hate that argument that people give, like Superman's too overpowered or something. It's like, no. It's like there's like plenty of way more powerful DC characters, or just as strong, that never get much flack. But Superman apparently gets it all. I mean, sometimes he can be written as a Gary Stu in some versions, but I have not read the Injustice comics. I played the games though. I love the games. I just wasn't really a fan of the story. I mean, the story is a cool concept, but execution-wise, I think they kind of just made a lot of the other DC characters kind of stupid. Like, especially Hal Jordan, like he just straight up kills Guy Gardner because he thinks Guy Gardner killed John Stewart. I think that was just like, what? Hal Jordan wouldn't do that. Like, Hal Jordan's not a fucking idiot. And not just that, like half of the heroes wouldn't have joined Superman anyway. Like Flash wouldn't have joined Superman when he was going crazy. Wonder Woman wouldn't have, definitely. Wonder Woman's all about peace and prosperity and stuff. So she wouldn't have joined Superman. Aquaman, you could make an argument for, but like for the most of the heroes would have like gone like would never have gone up followed Superman in that story. Maybe some of the Teen Titans because they're a bit younger and a bit more fearful, but yeah, I just didn't. I mean, those are great games. Those are great games. I had so much fun playing them. Like my favorite characters to play were like Aquaman, Deathstroke in the first one. I like playing a Starfire. Starfire was a lot of fun when she was added to the second game. These eyes are not even. I just noticed that. That's why we have whiteout. Maybe I kind of like this eye better. So I'll just go like this. Let's bring that down. Okay. Yeah, that works. Not so much. Yeah. The fuck did I just do? What did I get myself into? You know, this needs to be a bit more over here because just to line up a bit more. But yeah, I couldn't really get into the story. Just it was most like I mean, only character I really liked in that movie was Batman, and that storyline was Batman because he actually stayed true to himself the whole time. You know, he stayed true to his no-kill rule. You know, despite everything that was going on, despite all the people he lost, you know, he was able to hold on to his strong moral compass despite it all because he knew that by giving into revenge and stuff like that, you know, he would, you know, essentially the Joker wins if Batman kills and stuff. So like Superman basically won in that whole game, honestly, by breaking Superman. And honestly, I don't even think that Superman would have broke that badly if that happened to him. I mean, obviously it would affect him like big time. Like he would be, you know, emotionally like fucked up for a while. But I think that, but Superman's always had like a very strong like moral compass that, you know, he would come back to his senses. I don't think he wouldn't, you know, because you know Superman's not dependent on Lois Lane being alive to be a hero, you know. And he's not dependent on his powers to be a hero, you know. He's dependent, you know, he was just raised right, and that's all it takes for him to be a good person, you know what I mean? But, and so I don't really buy it. I mean, then there was like the son, and then he had his son die as well, which, yeah, that would fuck with you too as well. I mean, I could buy that it would kill him out of rage in the moment. I just don't think that he would take his rage that far. You know, like conquering the earth and shit, like becoming next Hitler or next Zod or whatever. It's like, it's a little much there, Superman. Like, chill out. Like I wouldn't blame him for killing Joker either. Like, I would kill the Joker if I was. I don't know. No, I don't know if I would. I don't like thinking about stuff like that, you know. But because I don't like talking about killing people. It's not very nice. But yeah, he would have a case, you know. But he does have a case, you know. He'd be justified in that instance, you know, out of just, you know, emotional rage, you know. But I just don't think that he would take it that far in that storyline, just because, you know, I think he would have realized, you know, he was going down a dark path if he kept doing this. And I can understand where he's coming from, though. Like, you know, he's like, because I held back, it's because I held back that this stuff happened. If I don't hold back, you know, this stuff will never happen again. I can understand that aspect of it, but I don't know. But he just goes way too far. in my opinion. But then again, he kind of does in the animated series as well, and it's over Flash's death. So, but I mean, that was an Elseworld storyline, you know. So it's not. It wasn't really the real, like the DC AU like canon of that time. His eyes are a little weird, but weird, little weird, but yeah. Also, like playing as what's his name? Joker was a lot of fun because you could just spam him. You could just spam the enemy with him, like just shoot him from across the way. Green Arrow was a lot of fun too. I like playing as Green Arrow. I wasn't a Superman main in Injustice 1, but for some reason I became a Superman main in Injustice 2. Like I don't know. I think I just got used to the controls or something. Like, it was weird because I was a Batman main as well I played a lot of Batman in that game as well. But then I started playing more as Superman in this game. Maybe the controls were a little bit different, or the feel of it was different. Not really the best guy to explain video games. I'm more casual when it comes to that field. But yeah, I love playing as Superman in that one. Green Lantern, I like playing as Green Lantern because it's Hal Jordan, and I have to, I felt like I had to get good with Hal. I also played a lot of Atrocitus. Yeah, I played a lot of Atrocitus. Atrocitus was awesome. I just love barfing blood on people. It's dope. All right. Oh, here, let's make that dark. There we go. All right. Let's just bring this up, and that should be good for the eyes now. I don't know, maybe his eyes twitching. He's like, fuck. Like maybe Gigantus said something stupid or something. All right, let's get Cheetah inked, and then we'll probably call it a wrap for today. Maybe I'll stream again tomorrow just to finish it off, or at least get the basic sketch going, or inks going for the characters here. All right, let's get that going. How do we want to do it? Okay. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Jack. Yeah. I need to fix up her mouth a bit. I'll probably just do that off camera just so I don't mess up, because I'm at a very tough angle to draw it here. Because I have to make sure you guys see it, but then I need to make sure I can at least get a decent drawing out of it. So, which is why I'm so glad I didn't do pencils this stream. It would have been a nightmare because I can get really angry when I'm sketching. If it's not like coming out right or something. I was like, fuck this shit, I'm out. And once I ripped one in half, I was like so frustrated. Sometimes you just can't draw. Some days you just can't draw, you know. I was like, fuck this shit. Gave into my Megatron rage for a moment. It happens. You know, sometimes we just gotta step away from even if that's the thing we love doing, we gotta sometimes step away from it and just relax. All right. Should I just go all black for this? Or so I want to add color. I might. Let me see what's drawn in the cartoon. I might just keep it basic like this, and then just. Let's go all black. Let's go all black. Fuck it. I think it'll look cooler that way. And it's supposed to be like. So I'm trying to think of the lighting for when I do the fire. Well, I'll just keep going, go all black, because it won't affect it that much. Because I'm not actually like going in. I'm going to be coloring this piece, this one in particular. I'm just gonna ink it, and then once I get my light pad in, I'll trace it onto some watercolor paper, and then I'll do the colors there. That way I can have an original piece of inks if I want to sell that one day, and then or in case I mess up on the colors, and then I just like, oh well, I'll just trace it back on. We'll start over. So yeah, so there's some logic to what I do sometimes. So I kind of like, I can just use my gel pen to bring out some highlights if I have to. It's all good. All right. Yeah, that are spots. She's a cheetah. 6:52. Damn, I got 2 hours, 2.5 hours. All right, let's get this lady done, and then we can call it a wrap for the day. Because I do not want to miss the next 2 streams I'm going to be watching. All right, there's her. And then there we go. Ooh. No comments yet. No comments. All right, there we go. Oh, we should get their socks. Or I don't know what the hell those things are. I don't know who would. It makes more sense for her to have just bare feet, honestly. Then again, I guess she doesn't want to get a thorn in her foot. That'd be fucking trash. That's sick. All right. Okay. Oh, I don't think you can see very well. Let's zoom in a bit. There we go. Oh, it's upside down. Stupid camera thing. I wish there was a way for you could just rotate the camera on screen or something. Just to it would make my life a lot easier. So I don't have enough room on my lap to hold this camera. Or on my desk, not my lap. What the fuck? Yeah, let's put that. Ooh, it's a little wonky. I need to. Not too bad. Let's just add a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna have to adjust her mouth a little bit just to make her a little bit more presentable. And we'll just add the spots onto again. And then we'll call it a wrap. Let's get the kind of spots do we want to do on these boring ass circles, or yeah. Okay. Oh, I don't think you can see. There you go. All right. I don't know what I'm doing now. Wonder if we'll ever get Giganto in a movie. Think that'll ever happen, or is that too comic booky for a WB? I mean, they're doing a Polka Dot Man for crying out loud. They can make Giganto work. Fuck it. They made Ant-Man work, so how hard can a sexy redhead, big giant redhead be? Maybe Wonder Woman 3. Yeah. I wouldn't mind that. That'd be really cool. I just want to. I'd like to see them just explore like more obscure villains and stuff. I like stuff like that. It's like it's a comic book. Let's have fun. But that would be cool. She seems like an seems like an interesting villain. Like maybe you could have like I don't know. I don't know much about the character, like I said, but I'm sure there's there's always an interesting story to most characters if you have a good writer, know what to do and whatnot. Honestly, any character can be an interesting character as long as you have a good writer and stuff. But oh wait, I need to. Okay. All right. All right. Now, let's just do the dress, and then we'll call it a day. How about that? And hopefully you can see. Okay. Yeah, you can kind of see. I'll just okay. Yeah, I'll just put it on top of the thing here. Wonder what they'd probably do a really boring design with her though, honestly. I find that they just go boring with like a lot of villains that they think are silly. I don't know. I'm always for showing the character as they are in the comics. Even if they are silly, it's like have fun. Sometimes you need a fun villain, Not every villain has to be, just overly serious, all the time, Sometimes you just need a fun villain. I like personality with villains as well, That's what I loved about the animated series stuff, or the DCAU. It's they weren't just villains. They like you could buy that there were people at one point in their lives, like it was just they weren't just like evil for the sake of evil or or they're not. And nowadays they just overindulge in this idea, making them all like overly relatable. Like every villain has to be relatable. I mean, stuff like that has its place, obviously, for certain villains, but I'm rambling. So I have no idea what to talk about right now. Happens when you're drawing focused. Let's add one right here. All right, I think that's about enough. That should be enough for now. Oh, we'll fix your collar and then we'll call it a day. Because I don't want to miss Geek Blend and Jade Shadow streams. Yeah, that should do it now. I might come back tomorrow, but yeah. Let's take this off for a second. The tripod. So yeah, we got that done so far. Pretty good. It's all right. Yeah, just to see this is my setup right here. It's really ghetto setup, so bear with me. But yeah, there's Cheetah, there's Giganta, Cersei, and Ares. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Oh, here, I'll hold this up while I do my outro. I don't even have an outro planned. I have the cheap ass version because I was not gonna pay full price if I didn't know it just before I know how to use it. But why is the camera trash? All right. Well, thanks for coming in, guys. Really appreciate you guys staying here, even though I'm not the most talkative person. But yeah. So I guess I'll see if I can work in a stream tomorrow. Maybe I'll finish this up. But yeah, I won't bore you guys to death anymore. So have a good day. See you guys.